About 30 minutes northwest of Greensboro, between Stokesdale and the shores of Blues Lake in Rockingham County, lie 180 acres of beautiful hardwood forest. For decades, this pristine swath of nature sat undisturbed, allowing a large variety of flora and fauna to thrive under its protective canopy. Over time, as the growth of housing in the area began to approach the borders of this privately owned piece of land, a stranger appeared to help preserve it from the most unlikely of places, 3,000 miles away.
I inherited this land from my partner, Paul Knight, who was a native of Stokesdale, North Carolina. When I inherited it, I had no idea really where it was. I got out the maps and sort of wandered the area. Didn't really come down. There were no trails, but looked and saw, oh my goodness, don't we want this land for something else other than houses so that people can enjoy how beautiful it is? So I found the Piedmont Land Conservancy on the internet.
I was in my office one afternoon and Cecilia called and said she had a 150-acre property near Stokesdale that she was interested in donating. And those are the kind of phone calls that we live for. So we looked into it, we'd walk the property, see what it looked like, and we're just blown away by the forest here, the stream, the natural diversity of plants and animals. And we knew at that time that this was a property that merited being preserved for the long haul.
As Piedmont Land Conservancy and Miss Brown worked closely together on the process of protecting the land, they discovered that they not only wanted to preserve this unique piece of nature, but also wanted to make its beautiful scenery, abundant wildlife, and peaceful seclusion available for the public to use and enjoy.
This seems to me sort of special, that it should be used for the people, for them to come and enjoy it.
We want this to be an amenity for the community and a place where people can come out, get away from the TVs and the internet and just reconnect to nature.
With significant support from the surrounding community and volunteers, PLC embarked on a year-long effort to install trails, informational signs, bridges, and benches in order to make the area easily accessible to visitors who wish to immerse themselves in a natural wonderland.
As of today, we have close to 3 miles of trail, and there's a totally forested piece of property. You walk along the creek, you walk through a maturing hardwood forest, a little bit of everything that you could find here in the Piedmont, but it's totally undisturbed, and it's just a beautiful place to go for a walk in the woods.
The preserve is basically 200 acres of land on both sides of this creek, the entire valley from one ridgetop to another. And it's got a lot of nice features because when you're down in the valley, it's completely wooded. It's cool in the summertime, it's shady, it's moist. I think we currently have maybe 16 species of ferns that we found. I've got 7 species of orchids, probably have 30 species of trees, 15 or 20 species of shrubs, 150 on the herb list. So we've got a lot of stuff. We've got some wetland habitats, pools, places where salamanders breed. We've seen lots of interesting birds out here. Red-tailed hawks eating a squirrel not too far from where we are. Got a corridor where black bear move through, so we've seen bear tracks on the upper part of the property. So it's a pretty biodiverse, interesting spot.
The generosity of Ms. Brown and months of effort paid off when Piedmont Land Conservancy officially dedicated the Knight Brown Nature Preserve in October of 2013. This special gift now offers the people of North Carolina a place to go with plenty of room to roam, quiet places for a moment of peace, and opportunities to learn about our beautiful surroundings.
The role of Piedmont Land Conservancy is changing, and we've now been around for 23 years, and in those years we've accomplished some magnificent projects and protected some of the most special places in the entire Piedmont. And now that we've accomplished so much, one of the transitions in our work is we're trying to make our properties more available to the public so that the public sees the benefits of land conservation. I think Cecilia's gift is the true meaning of generosity. Cecilia lives in California. This is not a property she's going to come visit frequently. People here in the Piedmont now have an opportunity that they would never have had without her forethought and her conviction that this property merited being a nature preserve. And we're just very happy to have been able to play a part in that. As
inspiring as this story may be, there are many more waiting to be told. Become a member of Piedmont Land Conservancy today, and your support will help make possible important land conservation projects such as the Knight Brown Preserve. Through generous donations or by simply volunteering your time, you can help many conservation-minded landowners fulfill their wish to ensure that the Piedmont of the future remains green, beautiful, and full of life.
It's cool. What can I say? This is just a really cool place, and I certainly hope people come and find it really cool, and that they join with the Conservancy and making it even a better and more special place for the community, because that's what it's for. My intention was that it would be a benefit for the community. Sam, do you think this is cool? A cool place? You do? Good. Okay. I'm glad. That's important.
Thank you for donating this.
You're welcome. It's been my pleasure.